man, what is going on, YouTube people? I can't tell you how many times I've taken my bike out and recorded and filmed some stuff, and it turns out the audio stinks, so here we are trying it again. Man, look at this foliage, man. I think that's the word, right? Foliage? Yeah. It's just fall. I love fall, man. I love fall. What about you guys? What's your favorite what is it, season? Yeah, I love fall. Fall is my favorite season, hands down. A lot of that probably has to do with me being like in October, baby. A Libra to be exact. But yeah, I love fall. Man, once again, man, look at this foliage, man. Fall is just awesome, man. Besides the fact stuff dies. Probably won't be able to talk too much on the highway just because the faster I go, the less this mic wants to pick up. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, it's kind of windy today. So the wind being on this bike is trying to push my love all over the place. That's the downside to being kind of tall, but also on the slender side. The wind be wanting to redirect your tail sometimes, man. Unless you're riding in a tuck the whole time, and I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to ride in a tuck the entire time. As you can see the wind blowing on the grass right there. It's pretty windy. Man, it is so nice today, man. I need to find some people in this area that I can ride with, man. Maximize these last few riding days before, you know, the weather turns again and it's like snow and just the yucky stuff. Yeah, like I need to get on like a message board or like a group meet or meetup thing or something. Try to find some people in the area who rides. Probably something I should have been done, but it is what it is. What is up, what is up? I just clocked out of the gym. Had a decent little leg workout, you know, trying to get these chicken legs bigger, you know. But, story time. I got a story. I feel like I need to put this out in the atmosphere so I can let it go. So, have any of you guys been scammed before? Or better yet, have you been scammed by someone or something that's actually legit? Yeah, right? Have you been scammed by something that's actually legit? That just recently happened to me. So, I booked this appointment with this artist that I found on Instagram, but they were originally like word of mouth, which is what I prefer to do when I'm dealing with like word I'm looking for, not consultations, but like people who just do work that you can like see with your eyes and touch and feel and stuff like that, you know, whether it's like a dentist because the teeth are straight, or whether it's like an art piece or, you know, something tangible, right? So I reached out to this tattoo artist on Instagram via word of mouth, DM'd them, and they were like, hey, send your information to my email. So I was like, okay, cool, bet, no worries. Sent them an email, what I wanted done, easy peasy. He responded via text, like, hey, it's my number, this is where you can send a deposit. I was like, that's a little unorthodox, but you know, it's 2022, COVID hit, so everybody got their own little means of like how they do payments and communication and stuff like that. And it was a legit account, you know, thousands of followers. Got the picture and the artwork to prove it, and like I said, I've seen somebody in person that has the artwork. So I was like, okay, sent him the Apple Pay money. And this was something that was done in August. That was for an appointment in October. And it was like a little birthday tattoo to myself, right? A day or two before the appointment, I hit him up like, yo, you never sent me the address, B. Like what's up? Like, I don't know where to go. Because he doesn't have his location on Instagram, and you can barely find it on the internet. I'm just good at what I do for work-related stuff, so I found it, and I was just like, dang. I have it in the back of my head, but you know, since I got this guy text, let me see if he's gonna actually tell me where it is. So he didn't. He responded a day before the tattoo and was like, yeah, my bad, man, yeah, we're still good to go, see you tomorrow. Never answered the fucking question on where is the tattoo shop. So I'm like, alright, man, whatever, I know where it's at. I'm just gonna pull up on him tomorrow and get this tattoo. So meanwhile, I had to take the entire day off of work because it's not, his shop is not really close to where I live, which is fine. I mean, you do good work, like I'll pay for the price and I'll drive or get to wherever it is, however I gotta get there, right? Because the tattoo is permanent, right? I want good work. I get up early in the morning, get my ducks in a row. I'm en route, right? Driving down the highway, en route, feeling good. About to get this tattoo that I've been wanting for quite some time, and I found somebody who I think can knock it out the park. I get a text when I'm probably maybe we'll say halfway. We'll say halfway. And he's like, hey man, I gotta run some errands. He was like, can we push it back? So I think my original appointment was at like 10 a.m. He's like, can we push it back to like noon? And I'm like, I'm already en route. Do I turn around or do I keep going and maybe try to link up with one of my buddies who, I think he's like working from home or teleworking or something as well. And I was like, yeah, that's cool, man, no worries. I'm trying to call my buddy to see if I can stay at his spot for a little while and wait 2 hours instead of driving halfway back to my house, because by the time I get home, it's gonna be time for me to leave to come back to the tattoo appointment. So I eventually just pulled over because I was like, I gotta get this situated and figure out what I'm gonna do. See if I'm gonna drive back home or if I'm gonna go to my buddy's place because he hadn't responded to me yet. Finally hear back from my buddy, but while I hear back from my buddy, dude's like, in the meantime, he never called me. He never called me. It's just text. He sent me a text saying, hey man, my daughter's sick. Can we reschedule? And at this point, I'm annoyed. One, I'm just annoyed about like the lack of communication. I asked like, where's the place? He didn't even tell me where the place was. And then you reschedule, and then you cancel. So I'm annoyed, but I'm like, that's cool. I texted him and I was like, man, I hope your daughter gets better. I was like, no explanation needed. You know, I get it. Life is life, right? I mean, what can you do about that? So I'm like, yeah, handle that. We'll reschedule, whatever. Man, here we are today. No rescheduled appointment, no refund, nothing. So I'm like texting this guy. I probably text him after he canceled. I text him probably like, I don't know, I probably gave him some time because I don't know what his daughter might have been sick with. So no, let's say I gave him to like that Monday. I gave him the rest of that week, and the weekend. And I hit him up on like Monday. So like, yo, you know, what's a good time to reschedule this so we can get this handled? I was like, cause I'm still interested in getting this tattoo. Didn't hear nothing back. I was like, oh, okay. Days later, I hit him up again. I think the same week, and then he hits me back, and he's like, oh yeah, my bad, man. What's a good day for you? And I'm just like, preferably late afternoon, so I don't have to, you know, take a day off of work. I was like, but I mean, I'm flexible. I can do morning or afternoon. It's pretty much saying whenever you have availability. So since October, and it is now currently November, let's just say it's the second week in November. So ever since like the second week of October, for a month now, I've been trying to communicate with this guy, and the communication has been piss poor. Sometimes I get I'll send it, because he has an iPhone too, but you know, iPhone, like if you get blocked, it goes green, or it doesn't deliver. So a few times I sent them stuff and it went green. I'm like, yo, this dude really like scammed me, you know. Later on, like I think one of them eventually turned green, blue. He must have had his phone off or in a bad service or something. Then I text him later and it was on. It was blue. I was like, okay, he ain't blocked me. I was like, but he also not responding. So long story short, man, at this point, I'm just disappointed. I don't think I'm getting my money back. I pretty much sent him a text like, is this the type of, you know, customer service you got, and how you interact with your customers, and like how it's just bad. I was like, I don't like, I told myself like I don't want to work with them anymore. Like how do you go and sit on the table and let somebody ink you up that you know, kind of have animosity towards because they've taken a month to reschedule, you know? And it's like, what's the point of me paying a deposit within minutes of getting your Apple Pay and confirmation that my date's booked, and it's here now a month, and you haven't rescheduled me nor gave me my deposit back? But I don't know, maybe me putting this out on the YouTube will help me feel better about it moving forward. I did find out though, to I guess kind of conclude this, is that he also worked with another buddy of mine that I didn't know, because I posted it on my Instagram story to see if I don't know, it's kind of like a little last hope thing, see if he'll honor my little egg post, and you know, or somebody will let me know like, hey, that's the wrong account, you got scammed, or be like, hey, you know, that's what, you know, he's done that to me too, type of thing. But come to find out, yeah, he actually, my buddy got work done by him, and he did the same thing to him, and he was like, yo, he gave me the same excuses too. And the thing about it, my buddy got work done by him already. When he was like, man, I'm done trying to work with this guy, this is really bad customer service and just really bad trying to communicate with him and stuff like that. But yeah, he felt bad for me and apologized, man. He probably because he would have told me if he had known I was probably trying to get a tattoo by this guy. It just irks me, man, when people play with people's money, man. Especially when it comes to tattoos, because, man, like, I'm giving you my skin to permanently put some stuff on. And then not only that, like, you playing with my money that I gave you, like, shiesty, man. You know, playing with people's money, you know, that can be some real dirty business there. But I ain't that type of person. I ain't even gonna act like that type of person. But yeah, that's my story on how I got scammed by a legitimate business or company or whatever you want to call it. Video with that, man, end it with a little story time. Let me know if you guys like that, man. I'm sure I can come out with some more stories to share, or some similar things that may have happened between us all. Also, you know what I'm saying, send me your condolences for my deposit. Because I'm pretty sure I'm not getting that back, man. But I will catch you guys next time. Peace out, you too.